Ah. Achso, ihr auch. Nice. Da hoch. So. Achso. Jetzt sind wir da. So. Ausdauer aufladen. Hallo. Und wieder einsammeln.
Thanks.
So. Und tschüss. So.
Don't touch me! I said get your hands off me! Touch disgust me out of you! Hey! Hey! No! No, goddamn you!
So, und jetzt den Typen da filmen. Oh, ey. Und 78.
Or till death do us part. We are now in the chapter The School Roof. We've waited in order to get in. You should notice a piece of quick toward the winged. Crawl under the deck of the house. This is the only way into the house for the first time. Inside of this house, you should notice a very obvious document on the chair. You'll also be able to unlock the door from the inside now. But we're not ready to quite go in the direction of the objective just yet. As you exit, take a left turn and then follow the shoreline. You'll end up having to go for a quick swim in the water, but just continue following the shoreline and you'll end up on some more land. On this small patch of land, you can find a sleeping bag
Was zur
and a
Hölle?
document on that sleeping bag.
Das ist auch schon wieder so. Wie soll man darauf kommen, ey? Kapitel. So, der See. Ja. So. Gibt's ja nicht. Gibt's ja wirklich nicht. Hallo? So. Also ich finde, das ist schon sehr krass.
Let me help you.
Geh weg. Let me help you. So, mehr brauche ich nicht. Das habe ich und das, let me help you. ...81. 80, 81 und 82 und so weiß ich.
And then the moon, you'll climb up some wooden steps, and then once you reach the very top of those steps, you'll be able to look out into the distance and record it. Shortly
das haben
after,
wir.
we'll reach the lake house, and there will be a raft, which is our main objective, but don't get on the raft yet. We have some collectibles to get. Right in front of that is a house with red walls, and you'll go inside and pick up the document on the table.
Okay. Ich lade mal den Lake neu. Einfach weil ich Angst habe, dass ich da irgendwie was verkackt habe. Ja. Ja. Mittag. So. Gut. Ja, ist in Ordnung. Musste einen Verband finden.
Putting a fucking toe in that water. There's something wrong. The lake is wrong.
Ne, warte mal. Als ob ich keinen Verband habe. Ich habe locker 3 Verbände gefunden, ey. Blödsinn. So. So. Hoch, hoch. Weg, Alter. Los, weg. Oh. Ja, da unten müssen wir hin. Oh, alles klar. Hätte ich das sonst machen sollen. Aber das hat er gespeichert. Na gut. So. Also hier rein. Haben wir das schon mal?
Exit this house and take a small right-hand turn to the shoreline, and you'll notice a sign spelled out on the ground using like sticks and wood and whatever. It'll
Ah, okay, ja, das haben wir ja eigentlich gesehen, aber ich habe versucht zu filmen, er wollte nicht, von weiter weg aber. Wo wir näher dran sind. Wo wir näher dran sind, hat er schon Bock. So. 82, 83 und 84 haben wir noch.
Then from there, continue along that edge. You should notice a small pathway that leads away from the raft and also in the opposite direction of where we came from. It'll go up a hill and then into a cave. At the very end of the cave, you will find the document. And now you're ready to get on.
Warte mal. So, hier. So. So, schauen wir nochmal. ...78 fehlt noch. Wir machen erstmal weiter. Ja, 84, 85. Ich meine, das ist ja gleich am Anfang, das sollten wir ja hinkriegen. 84, ja, 85. Gut.
Onto the raft. Once on the raft, you'll be attacked by a weird octopus arm. You'll see a bright white flash of light, and you'll want to immediately get your camera out to record the dead fish that begins surfacing.
Oh, okay.
A little bit later on during your raft ride, you should notice a cliff that's not too high in front of you with a light at the top of it, and that light will eventually be a dead body that gets flung over the edge and into the water. So as soon as that happens, take out your...
Gut. Ganz am Ende fehlt mir auch noch ein Dokument, das hätte ich ja ruhig noch mitnehmen können, ey. So, gucken wir mal. Hier.
Raft. That could get me crossing.
So. Wollten wir ja eigentlich hinkriegen. Wir werden wahrscheinlich noch so einen Wahnsinns-Stream machen, wo wir den Wahnsinnsmodus spielen. Ich glaube nicht, dass wir das in einem Stream schaffen werden. Wird wahrscheinlich der nächste Nur-Mal-So-Stream werden. Wir machen heute erstmal alle anderen. So.
These are signs. The apocalypse. Hope to God I'm just losing my shit.
Let me help you.
Let me help you, da ist er. Der Jute, Alter. So, jetzt auch wieder. Gar kein Problem. Und weiter. Uiuiui. Ist cool auf jeden Fall. Ich freue mich, dass wir schon so weit sind. Ich habe so das Gefühl, dass das eigentlich das ist, was wir vorhin gemacht haben. Bloß er hat es irgendwie nicht gespeichert. Ist ja nicht so schlimm, aber dann müssen wir es halt normal machen. Und das ist nicht so cool. So, gehen wir mal weiter hier runter. Ja.
No excuse for a boat. Just... Ha! Shit! Come on. Come on. Ha! Shit! Fuck! Come on!
Ich dachte, dass das erste Mal viel passiert ist, dass ich mein Paddel jetzt verloren hätte, aber dann hatte ich es doch noch und dann dachte ich mir, okay. Kein Problem.
They took Lynn. I'm close. I'm almost there, Lynn. Cult leaders
Yeah.
are dead. Those good Christians. Because God said she had to die. The heretics, they want her to have the baby. Despite God. What will they do when there's no baby? I have to... Jesus. Lynn. I'm coming.
So. Schauen wir mal. Na?
God.
So. Dann 90.
Camera and record the bodies. This is the once we crash the raft and make a crash landing on board, around the log to find a document on the ground. After crash should be off this, you have to come here, raining blood, and go into the blood. Then in the next chapter called Welcome, it'll be raining blood. As soon as the chapter begins, make sure you record the raining of blood. Then you'll continue forward and into this building, and you will notice that the door gets shut behind you. That means you're on the right path. As soon as the door gets shut behind you, which should be pretty obvious, turn on your night vision in order to be able to see, and then go through the door in this room. Continue to the right. As soon as you enter, take a sharp turn, and then you'll end up behind all these barrels, and you can find a...
Okay. Okay, also Speichern beenden. Kapitel. Richter, willkommen. Ja, und das. Nice. Gar kein Problem. Easy Stimme. So, jetzt müssen wir mal schauen. Eine Tür, die hinter uns geschlossen wird. So. Und da ist es. Hallo. So, gucken wir mal. 90, das haben wir ein. Oh Gott, wie viel? Also 92, 94, 95, 96.
A hidden document behind, and then you'll change computers to a second one. As soon as you leave the second computer, you'll then head back to the real world where it's raining blood. This is called the Ascension, the chapter. You'll hop over a log after the blood ends up coming off your screen a little bit. You'll walk forward and you'll notice a building off to your right hand side with a door.
So. Das hier müsste es sein. So. Schauen wir mal. Ich mach mal kurz Licht an. So. Dann machen wir mal weiter. The fuck, Alter. Moment mal.
Door. You have to go here, so don't worry.
Alter,
And
ey.
you'll go through that door. And
Das hab ich nicht
then you're in the
erwartet.
basement, and you'll continue forward. You'll take a little bit of a right turn, and you're supposed to crawl through that little crawl space on the left of my screen. But instead, go to the right of that, and then at the back of this hallway.
Aha.
Find the document. We are now back in the school yet again. This one's called the library. I've just climbed into the window and then opened the first door. I followed that hallway, and right in front of me were some hanging bodies through the window.
Ah, okay. So, gucken wir mal. The library. Ja, kein Problem. Okay. So, öffnen. Oh, okay, die habe ich anscheinend schon.
How the fuck do I get out of here?
Das ist 93, okay, das haben wir schon. Was ist 94?
Shortly after the library, we end up in Blake Against the Machine, and we end up shimmying in a tight squeeze through 2 bookshelves, and then directly after that, we end up crouching through a small hole.
Ja.
As soon as we crouch through that hole, keep left, and then you should notice a pretty obvious document on the floor.
Aha. Also sind wir schon wieder falsch. So schnell kann es gehen, ey. Blake Against... Komischerweise haben sie das nicht übersetzt. Das ist ja interessant. So. Was? Öffnen. Nee. Ah, okay. Verstehe. Das Geräusch haben sie übernommen aus dem ersten Teil, das ist ja cool. Moment mal.
And then you should notice as soon as and then against the machine. Shortly after the library, we end up in Blake Against the Machine, and we end up shimmying in a tight squeeze through 2 bookshelves, and then directly after that, we end up crouching through a small hole. As soon as we crouch through that hole, keep left, and then you should notice a pretty obvious document.
Okay. So. Jetzt hier. Und jetzt hier. Warte mal.
The mine entrance.
On the floor. A little while later, we are now in the chapter called The Descent. We've taken the elevator down to 800 feet.
This is usually on the top floor.
The Descent. Alter, jetzt müssen wir ja ständig Kapitel wechseln, ist ja interessant. Moment mal, Mord vor Selbstmord ist das? The Descent, König des Hügels. Weiß ich nicht, klingt jetzt nicht so. Ah, hier, The Descent, da ist es. Gut. King of the Hill. König des Hügels, nice.
Find Lynn. Nothing matters but Lynn.
Also 95 und 96.
And we will drop down, and then we will go behind the elevator and crawl underneath the fence.
Okay, gibt Essen bei mir, also ich gehe AFK und ihr seht mich gleich wieder. Viel Spaß mit der Musik, bis gleich.